everyone. Thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're just going to be talking about, I'm just informing you of a report in case you want to go see it. So we launched Bitcoin Letters back in January of 2020, so we'll go ahead and open that. But we recently, just a couple days ago, launched Ethereum Letters. So Bitcoin Letters, if you follow the link, so the first edition, and here you can actually download it if you want. But Bitcoin Letters is a 21-page, fairly intensive report on Bitcoin, all sorts of graphs. It is a bit of an intensive read, so you could read it over several days, but you can see all the content. Now, if we go to Ethereum Letters, I've just provided the abbreviated version. If you want the full version, it is you can get to it through the Patreon account that I have, or if you just contact me and want to pay with cryptocurrency, that's fine. But if you just want to enjoy the free content, that's completely fine too. And you can actually find 5 of the 15 pages of the report for free. Just on my website, intothecryptoverse.com, and just follow the links for Ethereum, and you can see we have a few graphs on here, and we talk about the ROI with respect to Bitcoin and a whole lot of other stuff, and just as an example, for instance, this is the 1-year ROI comparing Ethereum with Bitcoin, and you can see that they actually look fairly similar. But if we shift them in time on days since inception, because it is about when the bull run really starts and when the coin was introduced into the market. But if we shift them, you can see they actually line up quite well with Bitcoin, with this potential, or the last potential run of Ethereum going up to 100x, which matches this Bitcoin run that went to 100x. And then if Ethereum were to continue to emulate Bitcoin, then the 1-year ROI might reach 20x. So that doesn't mean that, so like say 20x from where we currently are would be quite a significant drop, or quite a significant jump, because Ethereum's price, let's just say it's 200, so a 20x would be 4,000. Now that doesn't mean that it has to happen, it could go higher than 4,000, but what this is saying is if it does emulate Bitcoin, then we might see a 20x in 1 year. But if you notice that reaching that 20x point is still going to take several hundred days, so it'd probably be 2 or 3 years out, potentially. And this is obviously not a guarantee that this will happen. It's just to say, okay, we're going to look at the data, we're going to look at one of the closest assets that we can measure, which is Bitcoin, look at its historical returns, and then try to project that onto Ethereum. Not to say that that's what Ethereum has to do, but just to get an idea that Bitcoin went through similar market conditions in the past and still went on to see a 20x ROI in a single year. So we talk about a lot of other types of return on investments. We looked at times to buy, the 4-year ROI. We looked at a more granulated level of return on investment since inception and comparing that with Bitcoin. So I hope you guys enjoy that part. If you want to see the rest, 10 more pages, just follow the link to the Patreon page and just sign up for the tier that has Ethereum Letters. And if you don't want to bother with Patreon and just want to pay with crypto, then just reach out to me here, the contact tab. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, if you're not interested in paying for it, that's fine. Just enjoy the free content, and let me know what you guys think. All right, guys. Bye.